What if I told you that your brain has been programmed since childhood to keep you poor, and that every financial decision you make is controlled by psychological patterns you're not even aware of? Here's the disturbing truth. The money beliefs running your life were installed before you turned 7 years old. Your parents, teachers, and society programmed you with poverty thinking, disguised as wisdom. Today, I'm exposing the psychological programming that keeps 95% of people broke forever, and showing you exactly how to reprogram your mind for wealth. If you've ever wondered why you sabotage your own financial success, hit that subscribe button. By the end of this video, you'll understand the hidden psychology controlling your money decisions and how to break free from it permanently. Your financial reality isn't determined by your circumstances, your education, or even your income level. It's determined by the unconscious programming running in the background of your mind every single day. This programming was installed during your first 7 years of life, when your brain was in a hypnotic state called the Theta brainwave pattern. Everything you heard about money during this time became your fundamental belief system. Most parents unknowingly program their children for financial struggle. They passed down the same limiting beliefs that kept them trapped, thinking they're teaching responsibility and humility. These beliefs operate below your conscious awareness, sabotaging your financial decisions and keeping you trapped in patterns that guarantee financial mediocrity. Let me show you the 5 psychological programs that were installed in your mind to keep you broke, and how to overwrite them with wealthy thinking patterns. Psychological program number 1. Money is the root of all evil. This is the most destructive money belief in human history. It was installed in your subconscious to make you feel guilty about wanting wealth and to associate money with moral corruption. Here's how this programming manifests in your adult life. You unconsciously sabotage financial opportunities because, deep down, you believe that having money makes you a bad person. You charge less for your services than you're worth. You don't negotiate salaries aggressively. You feel guilty about investing or building wealth while others struggle. This belief creates internal conflict between your desire for financial security and your programmed belief that money corrupts. Your subconscious always wins this battle by keeping you safely poor. The truth is that money is morally neutral. It's a tool that amplifies who you already are. Good people do more good with money. Bad people do more bad with money. Rich people understand that money gives them the power to help more people, create more jobs, and solve bigger problems. Poverty helps no one. The reprogramming. Money is a tool for good in the hands of good people. I can be wealthy and moral simultaneously. Psychological program number 2. Rich people are greedy and selfish. This program was installed to make you unconsciously reject wealth by associating it with negative character traits. If rich people are bad, then you must stay poor to remain good. This belief manifests as resentment toward successful people, assuming they must have cheated or exploited others to build wealth. You tell yourself stories about how they got lucky or inherited everything. The psychological impact is devastating. You can't become what you resent. Your subconscious will never allow you to develop traits you've labeled as morally wrong. Here's the reality check. The wealthy people I know are more generous than anyone else. They donate more money, create more jobs, and solve bigger problems than people with no money ever could. Warren Buffett has pledged 99% of his wealth to charity. Bill Gates has eradicated diseases and provided clean water to millions. Elon Musk is advancing sustainable energy and space exploration. Poor people can't afford to be generous. Rich people have the resources to change the world. The reprogramming. Wealth allows me to be more generous and create more positive impact than poverty ever could. Psychological program number 3. There's not enough money to go around. This Scarcity programming makes you believe that wealth is a zero-sum game. If someone else gets rich, that means less money is available for you. This belief creates competitive thinking instead of collaborative thinking. You see other people's success as a threat to your own potential success. The psychological result is that you avoid wealthy people, you don't network with successful individuals, and you unconsciously limit your own growth to avoid taking from others. This is mathematically impossible. Money is not a finite resource. The global economy grows by trillions of dollars every year. New wealth is created daily through innovation, productivity, and value creation. When someone builds a successful business, they create jobs, pay taxes, and generate economic activity that benefits everyone. Their wealth creation makes more money, available, not less. The stock market has created over 30 trillion in new wealth in the past decade alone. This is money that didn't exist before, created through human innovation and enterprise. The reprogramming. Wealth is abundant and constantly expanding. Other people's success creates more opportunities for my own success. Psychological program number 4. Money doesn't buy happiness. This program was designed to make you comfortable with financial mediocrity by convincing you that wealth won't improve your life quality. The psychological impact is that you stop pursuing financial goals aggressively because you've been convinced they won't make you happier anyway. Here's the scientific reality. Money absolutely does buy happiness, up to a point. Studies show that happiness increases significantly with income up to about $75,000 annually, then continues increasing at a slower rate. More importantly, lack of money guarantees misery. Financial stress is the leading cause of depression, anxiety, divorce, and family breakdown in America. When I was broke, I was stressed, depressed, and my relationships suffered. Money didn't buy my happiness, but lack of money bought my misery. Money buys freedom from financial stress. Money buys options and choices. Money buys the ability to help others. Money buys time by allowing you to pay for services instead of doing everything yourself. Rich people who say money doesn't buy happiness already have enough money to eliminate financial stress. They've never experienced true poverty. The reprogramming, money buys freedom, options, and the ability to focus on higher-level pursuits without survival anxiety. Psychological program number 5, I don't deserve to be wealthy. This is the deepest and most destructive program of all. It was installed through childhood experiences that made you feel unworthy of success and abundance. Maybe your family struggled financially and you feel guilty about wanting more than they had. Maybe you were told you weren't smart enough or talented enough to achieve significant success. This unworthiness program manifests as self-sabotage. You unconsciously derail your own success whenever you get close to breaking through to a new financial level. You procrastinate on important financial decisions. You undercharge for your services. You don't apply for better jobs. You settle for less than you're capable of achieving. Your subconscious mind will never allow you to have what it believes you don't deserve. This is why lottery winners often lose everything within a few years. Their identity hasn't changed to match their new financial reality. The truth is that you deserve wealth as much as anyone else on this planet. Your worthiness isn't determined by your background, your education, or your past mistakes. You deserve financial freedom because you're a human being capable of creating value for others. Everyone who creates value deserves to be compensated for that value. The reprogramming, I deserve abundance because I create value for others. My worthiness is inherent, not earned. Now let me show you how to reprogram your subconscious mind with wealthy thinking patterns. The subconscious mind learns through repetition and emotional intensity. The same way these limiting beliefs were installed, new empowering beliefs can be installed to replace them. Step 1. Identify your specific money programming by examining your automatic thoughts about wealth. Write down every negative belief you have about money and rich people. Step 2. For each limiting belief, create a new empowering belief that represents the opposite truth. Write these new beliefs in present tense as if they're already true. Step 3. Repeat your new beliefs every morning and every evening for at least 30 days. Your subconscious mind needs consistent repetition to accept new programming. Step 4. Surround yourself with people who have the money beliefs you want to adopt. Your social environment constantly reinforces your current programming or installs new programming. Step 5. Study wealthy people instead of avoiding them. Read their biographies, listen to their interviews, understand how they think about money differently than poor people. Step 6. Start taking actions that align with your new wealthy identity even before you feel worthy. Action changes identity faster than thinking alone. Let me share the exact reprogramming process I used to transform my own money psychology. I identified 5 core limiting beliefs that were controlling my financial decisions. Money is hard to make. Rich people are greedy. I'm not smart enough to be wealthy. There's limited money available, and I don't deserve more than my parents had. I wrote new beliefs for each limitation. Money flows to me easily when I create value. Wealthy people are generous and helpful. I have unique talents worth significant compensation. Money is abundant and constantly growing. I deserve unlimited abundance. I repeated these new beliefs 100 times every morning while looking in the mirror. I felt ridiculous at first, but within 30 days, my automatic thoughts about money began changing. More importantly, my actions began changing. I started charging more for my services. I began networking with successful people. I invested in my education and skills development. Within 1 year, my income tripled. Within 3 years, I had built multiple income streams and achieved financial independence. The external changes followed the internal reprogramming. You cannot outperform your self-image for very long. Here's your complete psychological reprogramming system. Morning ritual. Spend 10 minutes repeating your new wealthy beliefs with emotional intensity. Feel the truth of these statements as you say them. Evening ritual. Before sleep, visualize yourself living as a wealthy person. See yourself making confident financial decisions, helping others, and enjoying the freedom that money provides. Social environment. Gradually reduce time spent with people who constantly complain about money or resent wealthy people. Increase time with people who have positive money relationships. Media consumption. Stop consuming content that portrays wealthy people negatively. Start reading books and watching content created by successful entrepreneurs and investors. Language patterns. Eliminate phrases like "I can't afford it," "money doesn't grow on trees," and "rich people are lucky." Replace with "How can I afford it?" "Money comes to me through value creation," and "successful people make good decisions." Identity statements. Start referring to yourself as an investor, entrepreneur, or wealth builder instead of an employee or consumer. Your language shapes your identity. Action alignment. Before making any financial decision, ask yourself, what would a wealthy person do in this situation? Then take that action even if it feels uncomfortable. The timeline for psychological reprogramming varies by individual, but most people begin seeing changes within 30 to 60 days of consistent practice. The key is consistency and emotional intensity. The same subconscious mind that was programmed to keep you poor can be reprogrammed to make you wealthy. Remember, your current financial situation is not your fault, but changing it is your responsibility. The programming was installed without your consent, but overwriting it requires your conscious effort. Every day you delay this reprogramming process is another day you remain trapped by someone else's limiting beliefs about money. If this video Expose the psychological chains holding you back from wealth, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Next week, I'm revealing Warren Buffett's 3 simple rules that created over $100 billion in wealth. But if you want to accelerate your psychological reprogramming right now, I've created the complete mind-wealth transformation system that includes guided visualizations, affirmation scripts, and daily exercises. The link is in the description. But this isn't for people who want quick fixes or surface-level changes. This is for people ready to do the deep psychological work necessary to transform their relationship with money permanently. Remember, you will never out-earn your self-worth. You will never accumulate more wealth than you believe you deserve. You will never take actions that conflict with your core identity. Change your psychology, change your bank account, reprogram your mind, reprogram your financial future. Your wealthy identity is waiting for you to claim it. The only question is whether you'll do the work to become who you're capable of being. When you think like wealthy people, you become wealthy people. When you program your mind for abundance, abundance becomes your reality.